Why is it? Why is it that today the tide has turned and we are beating the Germans and coming towards the final climax of the war? I'll tell you why it is. It's because we've got far the best equipment and we've got far the best men. And women too. Far the best.
Captain Tom, I know I speak for the whole country when I say we wish you a very happy 100th birthday.
Every crisis needs a hero. And in 2020, in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic, the UK found one. Captain Tom Moore. A man who served his country during World War II was doing his bit for the national effort once more.
With a guard of honour provided by members of his old regiment, this remarkable veteran completed the planned 100 laps of his garden in front of the world's media. Captain Tom, I would love to shake your hand. I can't, but I'll salute you instead. £12.5 million this morning and still rising. Can you believe it?
It was only a little family joke, and look how it's gone global now. I mean, it's unbelievable that people are so kind throughout the world as to contribute.
You may have heard the name Captain Tom Moore around the world, even though his accomplishment took place here in the UK. He has inspired basically an entire nation, and he's raised millions and millions of dollars to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, and in fact donations are still pouring in.
I cannot get enough of Captain Tom.
Well, Captain Tom Moore has now raised more than $42 million for health workers in the UK, and his mission isn't over yet. The 99-year-old war veteran says his sudden fame is beyond belief, laughing off calls he should be knighted.
Thank you, Australia. Thank you very much. So kind of you.
Why weren't you able to take the Prime Minister's call this morning to congratulate
because
you?
There's too many people with cameras keeping me occupied.
Still, the blankety blank checkbook and pen. You'll be able to show to your grandchildren for many a year. Thank you for joining us, Tom Moore.
Oh yes, I was with the front of the Indian Army. We were all battled together. We were under fire constantly. There was an element of discomfort, shall we say.
It was a desperate stalemate that lasted for 2 years. But the tide was about to turn in the Allies' favour, and Captain Tom would have a vital part to play.
I was only 21 or 22. You don't get very frightened at 22.
Ken, what do you make of Captain Tom Moore, the other veteran who's walking and raising all these millions for the NHS?
I think he is a wonderful man. No one could ask for more, what he has done, and God bless him.
And you were a D-Day veteran yourself?
Yes, I was 17 and a half when I joined the Navy.
Tom, if you just look straight ahead there.
Oh yes, you see them.
They're both utterly beautiful to fly, and I'll let everybody listen now to the lovely sound of the Hurricane and Spitfire.
it's wonderful that everyone kind of is really inspired by his story and his determination. So, I think he's a one-man fundraising machine.
After his achievement, the Army honored the veteran and made him an honorary colonel.
He would also like to award you with the Regimental Medal for your dedication, for your achievements, and your embodiment of our motto, which is fortune favours the brave.
I'm overwhelmed with that. Really, thank you, Rose. I believe it really is a true honour, and I thank you all very much.
Dobberul Chowdhury began walking laps of his garden for Ramadan.
The more I work, better I feel.
Inspired by Captain Tom Moore, this 100-year-old aimed to raise £1,000.
I proposed to my son. He said, "Can you walk 50?" I said, 500 I can walk.
Здравствуйте, Том. Я узнала вашу историю. Вы сильный человек и настоящий солдат. Мы вместе с вами победили в 45-м фашизм. А сейчас вместе боремся с этим вирусом.
You're going to use your walker to do quite a challenge, aren't you? Just tell us what the challenge is.
I do 100 laps on the side of our house before or on the 10th of my 10th birthday.
The 25 metres out there.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And Catherine, Mum, is this because of Captain Tom Moore? We've all been watching him and his extraordinary progress. What did Ethan say about him?
Well, it was just one day when we were doing schoolwork, he just come out with it, saying, "Can I join his army, Captain Tom Moore's army?" I was quite shocked because I didn't know that Ethan knew who he was.
When I look at our country today and see what we are willing to do to protect and support one another, I say with pride that we are still a nation those brave soldiers, sailors and airmen would recognise and admire.